Who were the Gnostics? A mysterious and controversial group that thrived in the early centuries of our era. Gnosticism was a belief system that challenged the mainstream religious doctrines of its time. Their teachings were considered radical, even dangerous by the religious and political authorities. But what did they believe, and why did they ultimately disappear? Stay tuned as we dive into the origins, history, and teachings of the Gnostics and uncover what really happened to them. The roots of Gnosticism are complex and debated among scholars. The term Gnostic comes from the Greek word gnosis, meaning knowledge. But this was no ordinary knowledge. It was secret, divine wisdom believed to free the soul from the material world. Some trace Gnostic ideas back to ancient Jewish mysticism and early Greek philosophy, while others argue that Gnosticism developed as an offshoot of early Christianity and Greco-Roman mystery religions. Whatever its origins, by the 2nd century CE, Gnosticism had become a distinct spiritual movement spreading across the Roman Empire and beyond. At the core of Gnostic belief is a radical idea. The material world is a prison, and the true God is hidden from humanity. Gnostics believed that the physical world was created not by the true, supreme God, but by a lower, flawed deity known as the demiurge. This demiurge, sometimes equated with the God of the Old Testament, was seen as a tyrant who trapped human souls in a corrupt material existence. The key to salvation, according to the Gnostics, was secret knowledge, gnosis, which allowed a person to awaken and escape this world, returning to the divine realm. They also rejected rigid religious laws and external authorities, emphasizing personal spiritual enlightenment over blind faith. Much of what we know about the Gnostics comes from their own writings, many of which were lost for centuries. In 1945, a discovery in Egypt changed everything. The Nag Hammadi Library, a collection of Gnostic texts hidden for nearly 1,600 years, was unearthed. Among these texts were the Gospel of Thomas, the Gospel of Philip, and the secret book of John. These writings revealed a mystical and philosophical interpretation of spiritual truth, often at odds with the mainstream religious beliefs of the time. Some Gnostic texts presented Jesus not as a savior who died for sins, but as a teacher of hidden wisdom. Others explored cosmic myths about the origins of the soul and the battle between light and darkness. With their rejection of orthodox religious structures and their radical spiritual ideas, the Gnostics soon found themselves under attack. Early Christian leaders denounced them as heretics. Church fathers like Irenaeus and Tertullian wrote against Gnostic teachings, labeling them dangerous and blasphemous. As the Christian church gained political power in the Roman Empire, Gnostic communities were increasingly persecuted. By the 4th and 5th centuries, Gnostic texts were banned, destroyed, or hidden away. Many of their followers were forced to convert or were driven underground. Eventually, Gnosticism, as an organized movement, disappeared, at least in its original form. Though the original Gnostic groups vanish, their ideas never truly died. Elements of Gnostic thought can be found in medieval mystical sects, Renaissance philosophy, and even modern spiritual movements. Some scholars believe that Gnosticism influenced certain branches of Kabbalah, Sufism, and esoteric Christian traditions. Today, the rediscovery of ancient Gnostic texts has sparked new interest in their teachings. Could the Gnostics have uncovered a hidden truth about the nature of reality? Or were they simply one of many persecuted spiritual movements lost to history? So, what do you think? Were the Gnostics enlightened seekers of truth or misguided mystics? Their beliefs may have been controversial, but they continue to provoke thought and debate to this day. If you found this video insightful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into lost history and hidden knowledge. Also, check out the links in the comment section for more resources on the Gnostics. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.